Right.
Does he have to stand his foot?
Well, Lauren and I have got a very special book called The Fairy Who Could No Longer Fly. And it's Lauren's special book, isn't it? Because it's got your name in and all about you.
Look, Mum, look. Jamie and Mommy are going to read a special...
Right, listen, it says The Fairy Who Could No Longer Fly. And what are the special words in the bit here? It says, Dear Lauren, enjoy reading this very special book made just for you. Lots of love, Mummy and... Daddy. Should we read about the book?
Yeah.
So Lauren was a fairy who could no longer fly. Look at the pictures. But she loved to glide high up in the sky. To prepare her wings, she knew that she must go on a hunt for some magic fairy dust. This dust would allow Lauren's wings to fly so she could dance in the breeze of the bright blue sky. She knew the different places where the dust would be, but she also knew it would be hard to see. So she asked for some help from a few of her friends and made a little wish that her wings would mend. Let's see how many bits you can remember now. Bunty Bee was a friend who Lauren needed to see because she flew near the flowers where the dust would be. Can you please help me? Lauren said. Of course I can, said Bunty, nodding her head. Now get ready to do your bit in a minute. Let Mummy do this bit. Lauren explained her problem with tears in her eyes. I will help you, said Bunty. Please don't cry. Lauren felt lucky to have Bunty as her friend and knew that with her help her wings would soon mend. So off her friend went to have a look around, and can you guess what Bunty Bee found? One bright flower shimmering in the light, covered in magic fairy dust. It was a brilliant sight. Bunty Bee then gathered the dust with great care and sprinkled it on Lauren's
hair.
Beautiful hair. Good girl, well done. Her wings started fluttering, but Lauren knew...
I want to do the ruby bit.
Okay. She needed more fairy dust for her wish to come true. Fergie Fish was a friend who Lauren needed to see because he swam in the river where the dust would be. Can you please help me? Lauren said. Of course I can, said Fergie, nodding his head. My wings can now flutter, but I still can't fly. They just won't work, no matter how hard I try. Don't worry, said Fergie. There's more dust out there. In no time at all, we'll find out where. You ready? He then swam in the river and looked around, and can you guess what Fergie Fish found? A bubble of water shimmering in the light, drenched in magic fairy dust. It was a wonderful sight. Fergie Fish then gathered the dust with great care and sprinkled it on...
I'm doing a ruby bit.
Sprinkled it on Lauren's...
Beautiful hair.
Good girl.
But I'm doing a ruby.
You can do the ruby bit as well, don't worry. Her wings started twitching, but Lauren knew that she needed more fairy dust for her wish to come true. Oaky Owl was a friend who Lauren needed to see because he sat in the trees where the dust would be. Can you please help me? Lauren said. Of course
I can,
said Oaky, nodding his
head.
My wings are now twitching, but I still can't fly. They just won't work, no matter how hard I try. Don't worry, said Oaky, this is not the end. We'll keep looking for dust so that your wings can mend. He then swooped through the trees and looked around. And can you guess what Oaky Owl found?
Yes!
A leaf in a tree, shimmering in the light, coated in magic fairy dust. It was a marvellous sight. Oaky Owl then gathered the dust with great care and sprinkled it on
Lauren's beautiful hair.
Girl. Her wings started flickering, but Lauren knew she needed more fairy dust for her wish to come
true.
Good girl. Monty Mouse was a friend who Lauren needed to see because he ran in the fields where the dust would be. Can you please help me? Lauren said. Of course I can, said Monty, nodding his head.
Mummy,
Yeah?
look at my shoes and my... Look at my wing and my
fairy
dress.
wings.
And my cheek and my hair.
You look lovely, don't you? Just need those fairy wings to work now.
Yeah.
My wings are now fluttering and twitching too, but I need more fairy dust for my wish to come true. No problem, said Monty. I'm sure there'll be more. We just need to check every inch of this floor. He then scurried through the fields and looked around, and can you guess what Monty Mouse found?
Yes.
A patch of grass shimmering in the light, smothered in magic fairy dust. It was a fabulous sight. Monty then gathered the dust with great care and sprinkled
it on Lauren's beautiful hair.
Very good. Her wings started flapping, but Lauren knew she needed more fairy dust for her wish to come true.
So,
Ruby was a friend. Okay, go on then. Who was your friend?
Ruby was a friend.
Who Lauren needed to see because she was in Lola Hay, where the dust would be. Okay, what does Lauren say to Ruby? Can you?
Please help me, said
Lauren said. And Ruby said?
Yes, of course I can.
Said Ruby, nodding.
In her head.
Very good. She explained the journey of herself and her friends, finding magic fairy dust so her wings could mend. Don't worry, said Ruby, you'll soon be in the sky because with my help your wings will fly. She then walked through Lair de la Haye and looked around, and can you guess what Ruby found? A lovely quaint house shimmering in the light with the last bit of fairy dust. It was the greatest sight. Ruby then gathered the dust with care and
sprinkled it on. No.
Sprinkled it on.
No, I can do it. Sprinkled it on Lauren's beautiful hair.
Very good. Let's see what the last page says.